Hey, what's up and welcome to the video. So in today's video we will talk about how you can now actually grow your Instagram account. In the last couple of videos we talked a lot about the basics, right? At the beginning we talked about market research, why it's important to do, how to do it, etc, etc. We then talked about your username, the logo, the bio, the highlights. We talked about how to find viral posts, your content strategy. We also talked about how to create the post, what captions to use, what hashtags to use. And yeah, I guess now's the time where we can actually talk about how you can actually grow your Instagram account. And to be honest, growing a theme page is really simple. The only thing that you really need to do is you need to put out badass content, 10 out of 10 content that's proven to work and that already went viral on other pages. You recreate it and you post on your own page. And yes, of course, you have to follow your content strategy. So do a combination of like reels, posts, reposts, you have the slideshows and the call to action posts. And if you feed the Instagram algorithm with all the positive data and 10 out of 10 content, of course, then you will basically automatically grow, right? So that's the first key, right? The 10 out of 10 content and feeding the Instagram algorithm with all the data that it needs. And the second key is consistency. Okay, if you just upload once, then do a break for a week, and then do another break for a week, and then post 10 images whatsoever, that's not going to work, right? You have to be consistent about the whole thing, because with the consistency, you stack up the, how do you say? Like, you basically show the Instagram algorithm over and over and over again. First of all, what niche you're in, you deliver the metrics and everything, and it basically shows that you're active. And at one point, what's probably going to happen that will get your account to grow organically, and after that everything becomes easiest, that one reel, one post whatsoever will go viral, okay? So in the overview video, I talked about the different phases that you are in, right? At the beginning, it's of testing, finding the sweet spot of content, of posts that fit into your account, your niche and everything that work for you, about finding the right hashtags, etc, etc. And at one point, one reel will, for example, blow up, right? That can happen within like a day or something, like the first reel that you literally post. So for example, in one video earlier, I showed you guys the CEO Circle account, right? The client's account who started that account to learn basically how social media works, so that he can then implement the strategies and everything for his clients, because he runs an agency. And for him, the first reel that we posted got 4.4 million views. And yeah, with that reel, the account immediately got like 10,000 followers throughout 2-3 weeks. And the account was good to go. And from then on, always grew organically, okay? Now for you, it might take a week, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8 weeks until your first reel or post or image or whatsoever goes viral, okay? What's important is that you keep going, that you keep putting out the content, that you keep testing different things, different posts of different post types, different designs, different hashtags, different captions. And at one point, one post or video or reel whatsoever will go viral and you're then good to go. Now, when it comes to your account, there's a couple of growth strategies that you can obviously use to still even push the account more, etc, and to get the account to grow faster. And I will just go through those strategies really fast here inside the video, right? Inside the Instagram Masterclass, the module before this module, I have more videos on the different growth strategies and everything. If you want to, you can also take a look at them. But as I said, the key part for growing a theme page is putting out that 10 out of 10 content and doing it consistently, right? And having your growth strategy in place or your content strategy in place. And if you have that in place and follow everything that we just talked about, then you're basically good to go. But of course, on top of that, it's always great to know that there's some sort of growth strategies that you can use to grow your account. The first one that we will talk about in today's video is the HTN strategy. And it basically says HTN stands for highly targeted niche, okay? Now, when it comes to your theme page, you don't really have a highly targeted niche, but what you want to do is, to use that strategy is, you want to interact with a highly targeted audience, or basically with the audience and the customer that you want to have for your theme page, or the follower that you want to have for your theme page. So what you can do is you can go to other people's Instagram theme pages, the top ones that you found from the market research, right? The established brands and the brand new ones. You choose top 5-10 accounts, and what you always do is you go to the new posts on a daily basis and you go through the comments, and you can follow those people, okay, or interact with them, like their recent post, like their message, reply to the comment, etc, and you just interact with those people for like 1 hour a day. Make sure that you don't comment too fast and that you don't follow too many people, but you just interact with those people, right? Maybe reply to their stories, maybe give them a follow, give them a like, etc, maybe even message them, and then you will interact with your dream follower, and some of those people will follow you, and you will grow faster. And at one point, you maybe have 500,000 followers, you will have the early engagement, and it's easier then to get one reel to blow up, okay? Second strategy is hashtags, okay? Of course, you can use hashtags to grow. I have a separate video on the whole strategy. I think it's like an 18-minute video. Actually, the video before this, or the before that, yeah, 2 videos ago was about hashtags. So yeah, you can for sure use hashtags to grow. Third strategy is shout out for shoutouts. Later on, when your account is growing organically, I probably wouldn't do it before, but once your account is growing organically, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 followers a day, what you can do is you can create a slideshow of the best posts from your account. At the end, you can add like another slideshow. Wait, I will show you guys. So where is it? Money focus. Yes, this one, for example, here is shout out for shout out that I run with other pages. So I have a slideshow of the top performing posts that perform really, really great. The habits of billionaires, slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4. Slide 5 is a call to action slide with my account in here. Must follow hashtag one page for entrepreneurs on Instagram at Money Focus. Simple caption, incredible page, getting so popular lately. Go follow at Money Focus to see why their page is on fire. And what I basically do is I cooperate with other Instagram theme pages. So for example, I run for Money Focus. We're now starting to run shout out for shoutouts with Invest, Earn and Save. It's a page nearly with the same size, has great engagement, great audience and everything. So like once or twice or 3 times per week, what's going to happen is Invest, Earn and Save will upload one of my posts. So for example, this one over here, right, with this call to action, and once a week I will, or twice a week or 3 times per week, I will on my page upload one of Invest, Earn and Save's posts, and we basically give each other a shout out, right? And that's how you can still boost your account and grow faster. And if you do it on a daily basis, once or twice, you can add, like later on, once you have like 200,000-300,000 followers, you can add an extra 1,000 followers per day, if not even more, to your account by simply doing shout out for shoutouts. And yeah, when it comes to the shout out for shoutouts, only do it when your account grows organically, because that's like when the account grows organically, it basically shows that the content, that you basically found your sweet spot of content and that the content works and that your account works, right? If it doesn't grow organically, something is wrong with the account, right? Either the logo, the highlights, the bio, maybe the content itself, maybe the hashtags, whatsoever, but something is wrong with the account if it doesn't grow organically, right? And you don't want to run any like shoutouts or paid traffic whatsoever to an account that doesn't work. So first get the account to grow organically, and you can then start with paid shoutouts. Yeah, for sure, great growth strategy. Another one is for sure paid shoutouts. Instead of doing shoutout for shoutouts, what we just talked about, you can also do influencer marketing, right? I won't deep dive here in this video into influencer marketing, how the whole thing works, because we will have a separate video and we'll even have a separate module on influencer marketing. And yeah, I guess that's it for the video. Instagram growth, very, very simple, nothing too complicated. You don't need any fancy strategies or this and that. Just put out great content, do it consistently, develop and have a great content strategy, and you're good to go. All right. So yeah, I'd say that's for the video. In the next one, we will talk about Instagram stories, what I do on the theme pages, and yeah, I will see you inside the next video.